Hold fast, the beams are giving way.
ففتحنا أبواب السماء بماء منهمر وفجرنا الأرض عيونا فالتقى الماء على أمر قد قدر وحملناه على ذات ألواح ودسر تجري بأعيننا جزاء لمن كان كفر ولقد تركناها آية فهل من مدكر.
There was a day when the sky itself obeyed the command of Allah, and the earth answered with water from every direction. The world believed it was too powerful to change, until a single command from Allah changed everything. But this story did not begin with the flood. It began centuries earlier, when humanity slowly forgot its creator. Long before the flood, before the oceans would rise and the skies would unleash their fury, the world was a place of beauty. The earth stretched wide with fertile valleys and flowing rivers. Forests swayed gently beneath the wind. Mountains stood silently on the horizon, watching over generations that came and went. Every sunrise brought warmth. Every sunset brought peace. Families lived side by side, building homes, raising children, and cultivating the land. The laughter of young children echoed through village paths. Farmers worked their fields beneath the golden light of dawn. Traders traveled between settlements, carrying stories from distant lands. To the people of that age, life felt secure. The rivers never seemed to stop flowing. The harvests continued to return. The world appeared stable, permanent, almost eternal. If you had walked among them on those peaceful mornings, you would have seen no sign of disaster, no dark clouds gathering on the horizon, no raging waters waiting beneath the earth. Nothing that hinted at the catastrophe that would one day change human history forever. And yet, the greatest danger was not approaching from the sky. It was not hidden beneath the oceans. It was growing quietly within the hearts of mankind. A danger so subtle that most people never noticed it until it was too late. Years turned into decades, and decades disappeared into centuries. The people who once walked through these valleys were replaced by new generations. Children grew older, families expanded, and villages that were once small became larger settlements. The rivers continued to flow. The fields continued to produce. The sun continued to rise over the same mountains that had witnessed countless generations before them. To those who lived in those days, life seemed unchanged. The blessings around them felt permanent. The world they inherited felt like a world that would always remain. But while time was changing everything around them, it was also quietly changing something within them. Among these generations were people known for their goodness. They were remembered for their kindness, their patience, and the way they helped those around them.
Lean on me, brother. We help each other in this village.
When they walked among the people, they reminded others of what was right.
For the good of the village, we must share the harvest fairly.
Their lives became examples that inspired those who came after them. But when these righteous people passed away, a sadness entered the hearts of those who loved them. They feared that the memories of these noble people would disappear with time. So they created symbols, reminders of those who had once guided them toward goodness. At the beginning, it was only remembrance, a way to honor the memory of those who had lived before them. But as generations passed, the people who never knew those righteous servants began to forget the reason behind those symbols. The stories changed, the meanings faded. What was created as a reminder slowly became something people looked toward with hope. And this is how a great mistake begins. Not always with rebellion, not always with a clear rejection of truth. Sometimes it begins with something that appears small and harmless. With every passing generation, the connection between people and their Creator grew weaker.
Yes, let the fire roar and the music fill the night.
They still enjoyed the blessings of the earth, but they forgot the one who provided them. They looked toward created things instead of the Creator. The truth that once guided humanity became something distant and unfamiliar. And slowly, a society that had once known the way
I will take this one. How much?
began walking away from it. But Allah does not abandon humanity. When people lose their way, Allah sends guidance. And among that generation, Allah chose a servant who would stand alone against falsehood, a man who would call his people back to the worship of the one who created them. His name was Nuh. A messenger of Allah whose patience would become a lesson for all generations after him.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
إنا أرسلنا نوحا إلى قومه أن أنذر قومك من قبل أن يأتيهم عذاب أليم قال يا قوم إني لكم نذير مبين أن اعبدوا الله واتقوه وأطيعون يغفر لكم من ذنوبكم ويؤخركم إلى أجل مسمى إن أجل الله إذا جاء لا يؤخر لو كنتم تعلمون.
Hear me, people of this city. I am the messenger sent to guide you towards the path of the Almighty. Abandon these distractions and turn towards good.
For generations, silence had covered the truth. The names of Allah were no longer remembered as they once had been. People had become attached to what their own hands had created. Then one morning, a man stood among them with a message unlike anything they had heard in centuries.
O my people, worship Allah. You have no deity except Him.
The words
Time
were
has come
simple,
to cast aside the
but they
falsehoods we have
challenged
lived
every
by. O people,
tradition the
there is no
people
God but Allah.
had inherited. Everything they believed, everything they trusted, everything they defended.
Do not place your hope in what cannot hear you, cannot benefit you, and cannot save you.
Turn back to the one who created you.
For a moment, the marketplace became quiet. People stopped their work. Merchants lowered what they were carrying. Children looked toward the stranger. Even the elders paused. One man laughed.
He's only a man like us.
Another replied,
If Allah wished to send guidance, why send a human?
No one had spoken like this before. The crowd slowly began to divide. Some listened with open hearts. Others folded their arms in disbelief.
Do not let
Some
the
simply
fleeting
walked
pleasures of
away.
this world blind you to the path of righteousness.
I ask no reward from you. My reward is only with Allah.
Day after day, he returned. The same streets, the same people, the same message. Never changing, never giving up. He spoke to travelers entering the city. He spoke to the rich, and he spoke to the poor. He spoke in the crowded marketplace. He spoke beside the rivers. He spoke during the harvest. He spoke to families in their homes.
My reward is only with Allah.
Turn
Some
back to
hearts
Allah.
softened. Most
Come
became
back to
harder.
Allah. Do not associate partners with Him.
The more clearly he spoke, the more fiercely the leaders resisted.
Do not associate partners with him.
But Nuh would not stop. Not for days, not for
For it endures
years,
through every age.
not even for centuries. For nearly 950 years, the call continued.